You've probably heard of the Maya, Aztec, or even the Olmec civilizations. But have you ever heard about the ancient Toltecs? Before the mighty Aztec Empire rose to prominence, there was another civilization that laid the cultural and spiritual groundwork of Mesoamerica, the Toltecs. Who were they, and why do their teachings and history still resonate today? Join us as we unravel the mysteries of this ancient society, a people revered for their wisdom, artistry, and innovation. From their humble origins to their enduring legacy, we'll explore the fascinating story of the Toltecs. The Toltecs emerged around 900 CE, filling the power vacuum left by the fall of the Teotihuacan civilization in what is now central Mexico. Their capital city, Tula, referred to as Tolan in Nahuatl, became a cultural and political hub. Tula, located in modern-day Hidalgo state, was adorned with impressive architecture, including ceremonial plazas, pyramids, and the iconic stone statues known as Atlantean figures. These towering sculptures, carved as warrior representations, still stand as a testament to Toltec craftsmanship and military prowess. The Toltecs were a Nahuatl-speaking people who migrated into central Mexico from the north. Their name, Toltec, can be translated to mean master builders, which speaks to their skill in creating intricate structures and urban centers. They were not just builders of cities, but also shapers of ideologies. Later civilizations, including the Aztecs, claimed descent from the Toltecs, referring to them as the peak of cultural sophistication. At the heart of Toltec society was a deep appreciation for art and philosophy. Their culture emphasized refinement, evident in their vibrant murals, pottery, and intricate stone carvings. The Toltecs mastered city building, and Tula featured a grid-like city layout, with clear zones for ceremonial, political, and residential activities. They also established extensive trade networks, exchanging crops, textiles, and obsidian tools with neighboring Mesoamerican civilizations. The Toltec influence spread far beyond their immediate borders. Their architectural and cultural elements, such as pyramids, ceremonial ball games, and the worship of Quetzalcoatl, are evident in distant civilizations, including the Maya. Much of what we know about their culture comes from oral traditions and post-conquest Aztec codices, attributing the golden age of Mesoamerica to these master artisans and thinkers. For the Toltecs, spirituality shaped every aspect of life. They adhered to a philosophy of duality and harmony, believing that everything in the universe was interconnected. At the center of their spiritual practices was Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, a deity of wisdom, learning, and renewal. Quetzalcoatl was not just a god, but also symbolic of one's inner journey toward enlightenment. The Toltec philosophy encouraged individuals to become warriors of the spirit, facing personal challenges to achieve harmony within themselves and the world around them. Concepts such as overcoming fear and practicing self-discipline played central roles in their spiritual teachings. These ideas still hold relevance for modern spiritual movements, many of which borrow from Toltec wisdom. Rituals and ceremonies were a significant part of Toltec culture. These involved music, dance, and offerings to honor the gods and maintain cosmic balance. Key ceremonies likely marked agricultural cycles, spiritual purification, and major life events. Their spiritual practices were not just limited to the divine, but extended to human responsibilities, emphasizing ethics, self-improvement, and respect for nature. Life in Tula revolved around a mix of agriculture, trade, and craftsmanship. The Toltecs were skilled farmers who cultivated maize, beans, and squash to sustain their growing population. Irrigation systems and farming tools showcased the ingenuity of their agricultural practices. Beyond farming, Toltecs were excellent artisans. They created vibrant textiles, ornate jewelry, and unique pottery. Obsidian tools and weapons, which were highly prized, were shaped and traded extensively within the region. Their work reflected the vibrant colors and symmetrical patterns deeply embedded in Toltec artistry. Their homes, made from adobe and stone, housed extended families. Communities were close-knit, with each household contributing to the greater good. People cooked corn tortillas on stone hearths, wove cloth from agave fibers, and worked collectively to support their communities. The Toltec family was the foundation of their society, emphasizing unity and shared responsibilities. Extended family systems, which included aunts, uncles, and grandparents, kept traditions alive through storytelling and education. Marriage was a sacred union that symbolized harmony and balance, aligning with their spiritual beliefs. Children were seen as gifts from the gods, and their upbringing was a shared responsibility. They were taught not only practical skills like farming, weaving, and crafting, but also moral and spiritual lessons. Boys and girls were equally valued, and their education often aimed to nurture their character for contributing to the community. Community cohesion was vital to Toltec life. Large public gatherings, whether for markets, festivals, or communal work projects, served as unifying events. The well-being of their society rested on collaboration, which helped them thrive for centuries. The Toltecs established a sophisticated governance system, ruled by an elite priestly and military class. While the distinction between these two groups remains unclear, it is evident that spiritual ideology played a significant role in their leadership. The ruling elite combined political authority with religious legitimacy, presenting themselves as intermediaries between the gods and their people. The warriors of the Toltecs held a high status in their society, symbolized by the prominent Atlantean warrior statues in Tula. These warrior elites protected their city and helped expand Toltec influence across Mesoamerica through conquests and alliances. Their military achievements demonstrated their organizational skills and resourcefulness in dealing with rival civilizations. As the dominant power of their era, the Toltecs had extensive interactions with neighboring civilizations. Their reach extended to the Maya of the Yucatan Peninsula, as seen in the architectural similarities between Tula and the Mayan city of Chichen Itza. Scholars believe there was either direct Toltec influence or a shared exchange of ideas between these communities. The Toltecs maintained both friendly trade relationships and hostile rivalries with various other city-states. These relationships helped spread Toltec culture throughout Mesoamerica and strengthened their prominence as a cultural and spiritual leader. Their influence was so profound that even after their decline, the Aztecs incorporated much of Toltec lore into their own traditions. Around 1150 CE, the Toltec civilization mysteriously declined. While the exact reasons remain unclear, several plausible theories exist. Internal strife, a power struggle between the priestly and warrior classes, and increased hostilities from rival groups could have contributed to their downfall. Additionally, environmental challenges such as drought or resource depletion may have played a role. Even though the Toltec civilization ceased to exist, their cultural and spiritual influence endured. The Aztecs regarded the Toltecs as legendary ancestors, seeking to emulate their perceived golden age of wisdom and artistry. Through the Aztecs, the Toltecs' legacy became immortalized. The impact of the Toltecs extends far beyond their contributions to Mesoamerican history. Their artistic and architectural advancements laid the groundwork for future civilizations, while their philosophy of balance and harmony continues to inspire modern thinkers. Today, many spiritual traditions incorporate Toltec teachings, demonstrating the timeless relevance of their beliefs. Highly regarded author Don Miguel Ruiz comes from a lineage of Toltec shamans and has dedicated his life to sharing the ancient Toltec wisdom and teachings. His works, such as The Four Agreements and The Mastery of Love, are deeply rooted in Toltec philosophy and spirituality. His most famous book, The Four Agreements, a practical guide to personal freedom, has been a New York Times bestseller for over a decade. By studying the Toltecs, we gain not only insight into their society, but also a reflection of human ingenuity, resilience, and the universal quest for meaning. Their story reminds us of the importance of preserving and learning from the cultures that shaped our world. The Toltecs may no longer walk the earth, but their wisdom lives on, inviting us to uncover the mysteries of the past as we seek to understand the present. This channel is all about exploring fascinating history like this. If you're interested in discovering more, go ahead and click subscribe. It's free, and it helps you stay updated on all our latest videos.